Hello, everybody, and welcome to Straight Burgin. I am one of your three co-hosts. My name is Gramps, and I'm joined by Jack.
What's up? Best gamer on the podcast. And there's also Pat.
Yep. What's up? It's Pat, also known as Sir Alexander the Jar, and I am the best gamer on the pod.
I guess it's back to me. I will say that I am definitely the best gamer on the pod. I am the only one that's actually been playing real games for more than 2 years.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You
whoa,
have been
whoa. I'm
playing.
coming up on the
You've been
2 year, bro.
playing. You've been playing fake games your entire life.
Mm.
You finally discovered Elden
We'll
Ring
get
2
into that
years
soon.
ago. Yeah. Okay. We'll get into that soon.
Uh,
We'll get into
I'll
that
have
soon.
my whole story to go through.
Your whole
I've
story.
been playing games, bro.
Yeah, and if it wasn't clear, everybody already, Straight Burgin is a gaming podcast. The three of us, we're just gonna sit here and yap. We don't take ourselves very seriously, but we take this gaming shit very seriously.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty much it. Yeah,
All I do. All I do is play games.
that's pretty much it. All we do is play.
Up for debate right now.
Up for debate.
For Pat, play some of games for now. But
Yeah. Pat, we've already kind of concluded, Jack and I, that Pat's definitely going to be the guy on the podcast you got to watch out for because he's going to be the LARPer, the guy who claims he played the games, doesn't play the games. When's the last time you finished a game?
LARP.
When's the last time you finished
Last
a game?
time
Actually?
I finished a game was probably God of War, like end of February. So right before I started Dark Souls.
Dude, it's May
God of
now.
War.
It's May now.
May
Was it
17th.
did we really start Dark Souls in end of February?
No, it was like the first weekend of May when we visited Penn State, or first weekend of March. I mean,
Mind you, he still hasn't
Oh, we
finished Dark
visited
Souls.
Pittsburgh.
Mind you, he still hasn't finished Dark Souls.
Yeah,
Where
that
you at
puts
in
it.
Dark
I'm in
Souls?
Nita.
I've beat a lot of
Nita.
games since then.
And where? I just got to a Orlando in Dark Souls, so there's a chance I beat Dark Souls before him.
There
There
is.
is.
I haven't played in like 3 weeks.
Also, if anybody
big
out there is
chance there.
wondering why I am the only one that has a nickname on here, it's because they don't call me by my real name at all.
We don't know
No, you don't know it. What should I just stay mysterious? I mean, anybody who sees this, who came from my other channel, is gonna know. I have it. Just hello, my name is Shane. I also go by Gramps. But it's got to the point where you guys don't
Shane?
ever call me Gramps, or don't ever call me Shane. You just only call me Gramps. I don't know.
Did
My
you know
first
about
time
that?
hearing it. That was my
I
first
thought
time
it was
hearing
like
it.
Kyle or
Or say,
something.
oh my God,
Oh, it's
Kyle.
Kylie Cox.
Oh yeah, that was the one. Yeah.
What is his name that you keep bringing up?
It's sketch.
Nothing.
Oh, that is Sketch. Okay.
But unrelated. All right, let's move
Brother!
on to the topic. So today, for the first episode, we really wanted to talk about our gaming history, lay some context to how we got to the position where we are now. You know, I'm posted up in the kitchen, so you know I'm always cooking.
I
with
can't.
the
I can't
games and
take
the
you
talks like
seriously. I
that.
could not take you seriously sitting with the polo on in the kitchen. You just look like such a clown.
Polo on,
dude.
first episode had to pull up.
Yeah, and
fitted.
I'm wearing the drunken clam
So-
shirt from the Family Guy bar. Really
wearing a
sending good
black
tone.
tee.
Send the tone.
I think we should first start off with what was the first game you guys remember playing? So this is like you when you're conscious, like you remember playing it.
I guess for me, the first conscious game I can think of, like the game that like immediately when I think of like origins of gaming, I go back to, it's Diamond, Pokemon Diamond. That's like the earliest I know there was stuff
Pokemon
before it,
Diamond.
but like earliest actually recollection and remembering things, like it's Diamond. There was definitely like GBA era games I played, and like even before that, like I remember vividly owning a PS2, a GameCube,
Really?
GameCube. Yeah, I had a PS2, man. Dude, no, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. Like, I guess my dad was just mad tapped in. We had
Was he?
GameCube, PS2, Wii. Dude, my dad would play. He loved playing old sports games because they're new to him. So this dude would go get like Tiger Woods PGA for like 2005 in the year like 2008 for like $3 at a GameStop, and then he'd play
Dude,
it.
original 2K.
Dude, he'd
Had
go.
Allen Iverson on the
He'd
cover.
he'd bring it home,
Stuff.
play it, take it back, and then resell it to them for like nothing
Oh.
pennies, right? Or trade it in for like another one, like 2006 version, and the guy'd be like, "Buddy, you know it's like 2008, 2009 now, or whatever, maybe even earlier." But I was like, it's the same shit. It's new to me. Like, why should I care? And I didn't understand it then. I did not understand it then because I like for a while now. I feel like we were probably all in the same way. Like, we just new. But I get it. I get it now. It's a game, especially with the sports stuff.
Yeah, I mean they don't change much, and I'm happy I've moved past that era. But to go to my first game, thinking back, it must be. I also owned a Game Boy Color.
Oh,
Um,
damn! Really?
that might be the earliest one I had. Yeah, I remember having one. I don't remember a single thing I did on it, but just having one. My first game may be Super Mario Bros. Wii with my cousins. I remember
Wow.
playing that game a
What a
lot.
game, dude! What a
Heart
game,
Gold.
Goated, dude. Goated game from the Wii.
dude. I think I've played
Yeah,
through
I
Super
mean,
Mario Bros. Wii at least 10 times. Like throughout my childhood, at least 10 times. I had to beg my
yeah, I
parents to
mean
go
that's
pick up
just a
that game.
classic.
I
It's so
remember
good,
in
man.
elementary school, like everybody, it was for I remember it like it was yesterday for some reason. That's like one of the games I remember like it was yesterday. It was first grade. Game just must have dropped or whatever because it's not like we knew when games were coming out back then. You saw a commercial, right? And everybody
Yeah.
at school
Yeah.
was talking about this sick new Mario game, this really cool new Mario game. I had to go home and quite literally, I think I cried to get my dad to take me to the store to buy it. No lie. It was some elite baiting to get him to take me to the store to buy that. Actually insane.
Yeah, goated game from childhood.
Dude, yeah.
If I had to go
What
into
about you,
my
Pat? Yeah.
first game, this is crazy, but so my dad had a Sega Game Gear, which was a little Sega handheld console.
Yeah.
I don't know when it came out, but it used to take 6 AA batteries and had like a 2-hour battery life. So that's why
The thing was
right there
cooked.
is why
Yeah.
it flopped.
That's
Yeah, it was cooked.
now we know why
But I
Sega
used
only
to
makes games.
play. Yeah. I think my first game was Echo the Dolphin on the Game Gear, which
Yo,
was a little
Echo the
side-scrolling.
Dolphin. Yeah.
Didn't know what to do in it. Didn't know how to play, but I used to swim around and like break shit.
I don't
But
think to this
first
day anybody
actual
wants to play that.
game I really played was I think it was Black Ops 1 Zombies on the DS at a neighbor's house. So
Dude,
I
that is
don't remember
that's an
anything from
elite
it really,
pool.
but I remember playing it and scary. It was fun. Hella fun.
Did you guys play a lot of split screen zombies as a kid? I know
Oh
I
my
did.
god, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up doing that.
Well, did you guys
I
like?
mean, Pat, we probably played a ton at like my house or something.
Yeah, you
We
guys
played a lot of
definitely
split
did.
screen Minecrafts together.
Oh my God, I have visions of our one
A
world. I'm
lot.
not even joking.
So do I, with the
I
diamond tower in it.
Yeah. Oh my
Do you remember
gosh.
what we named it?
Nope.
Taco Tower.
Taco
From
Tower.
duplicated
Really?
diamond blocks. Yeah.
Yeah. Not to go out of gaming, but Pat and I had a weird little friendship. We were really close when we were super young, and then kind of fell off for a few years, and then became super close
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, we didn't have a
We
lot of classes together in like elementary and middle school. Like I was in the upper classes a lot before
Yeah,
I
yeah.
no, I'm
Yeah.
being serious. Dude, I'm being serious until I
Bro,
discovered something.
he just said, "Yo, Jack, I went into the like
Brutal, bro.
advanced classes, bro. And you couldn't keep up."
Yeah, yeah, we didn't see each other a while until like high school. That's when I really just fell off the education train. So
And I didn't
yeah,
meet
makes
you
sense.
guys till high school, so
Yeah,
well,
do you know
I
Shane
technically
or
I met
Chris?
Jack 8th grade, technically.
Woo.
Soccer? Yeah,
Eighth
soccer.
grade
Shane and I were
soccer.
all stars, bro.
Yeah, bench warmers.
Yeah.
To be fair, we
One,
got ours though. We got in there. We put on a show.
Bro, I had 5 goals on the season. I remember it.
The fact that you remember that is so sad.
5 goals.
It's so sad.
I know, I sucked.
It's so
Pretty good.
sad. Sean the sheep. That's what our coach called me for some reason, Pat. Sean the sheep.
I got called Aquaman.
Yeah, Jack was
I
Aquaman
was
for
had to go to
obvious
swim
reasons.
practice.
For obvious reasons. Dude, Echo the Dolphin though.
So
I can't get
that
over that. I saw that game getting played the other day too, like just scrolling Twitter. That's so funny.
Yeah, yeah, it's great. You
It's
get
such a
Tetris as
classic.
well, like a Tetris game card.
Dude, have you like I don't want to get too off track, but have you guys ever seen like the Tetris movie that came out a couple years ago? Starred the
No.
guy, the Taron Egerton or whatever his name from Kingsman. It's a fun movie. It's
Like
definitely not
what's even
accurate.
going on?
Well, it's about the origins of Tetris. Tetris has a really like Tetris was actually made by this
Oh.
guy in the Soviet Union, and it kind of goes into how they got the licensing and all that, and how he worked with like he almost like he gambled his entire life on Tetris. Pretty much, this guy, like he was I think he was American. I don't remember if he's American, and that might be wrong. But he's living in Japan. He ran a game studio, and then discovered Tetris. I don't remember how, and then goes on this all-out pursuit to pretty much own all the like the licensing the Tetris, because it's pretty much a license to print money. If he gets the Nintendo deal, which obviously he does, but it's pretty fun. It's fun. Anytime
That
I
guy
hear
set out
Tetris,
for
I
Yeah,
do
I've
that,
that.
seen
man.
stuff about that movie.
It's like where's Tetris on the top selling games of all
It's a
time
TikTok.
list?
It's a TikTok movie for sure. What top 10
I
selling
mean, Tetris has got to be high.
Yeah, Tetris.
Best selling
Tetris
games
is
of
in
all
like
time.
1 or 2, right?
I don't think it's number 1 or 2. I think it's top 5 though. Let's see. I gotta pull it up real quick
Yeah.
right here. Oh no, it's number
Might be
1.
Minecraft number
No,
1
it's
now.
number
Well,
1
Tetris
still.
is still number 1. Wow.
Yeah, it's still number 1. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like a bot for that's Straight Burgin.
Minecraft number
That's
2.
Straight Burgin.
GTA 5,
Yes.
Wii Sports, Red Dead 2 in 4th.
I was gonna say
Wow.
Wii Sports.
Red
Wii
Dead 2
Sports
surprises me.
Wii Sports was close to the game that when you guys said like
Mhm.
what started. Like I remember Diamond Pearl Platinum earlier, but I remember Wii Sport opening up my Wii like Christmas.
Oh my
like,
god.
I think we all
Same,
we're all in that era, so we
Yes.
all probably got it for Christmas.
Yeah.
Did you get it for
Yeah, it was
Christmas, Jack?
beautiful.
Oh, probably. I had most games and game consoles, to be honest. It was a nice childhood for gaming.
Dude, honestly, I feel like yeah. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't I don't want to say escape the Nintendo world, like, but in the way that like I didn't get into Xbox or like PlayStation till like owning it myself till 360.
I think
Yeah,
I always had. Sorry, go ahead.
I was always Nintendo like my whole life.
Yeah,
Even when I had a 360, I only got it to play Minecraft and COD. But I was still like Wii, DS, 3DS, so hyped for the Switch. And then really, I guess once I started playing like more COD and 2K and shit like that, I kind of moved off of Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, I was the similar way. I had all the Nintendo consoles, and I loved those games. I
yeah. I feel like
think
we had the
even
same
from
arc.
young, I was always driven to indie style games. I think just unique art styles and smaller games I always liked finding. Like after childhood and we were like a little younger, probably low teens, I remember just a lot of memories just scrolling through Xbox, the store, and just trying to find something that had a unique art style and go from there. Like first time I played Ori,
I was
I
literally gonna say, I know you're
just
I
loved
know you're
indie games
talking
from
back to
there.
the Ori days. Yeah, I feel like that's the game that
Bro,
started
that's
off that like that really inspired the indie love for you. That game and then Will the
Hollow
Wisp
Knight.
too. Yeah, Hollow Knight,
yeah. I
biggest
mean,
Hollow Knight supporter right here.
I played Hollow Knight around the same time as Ori, probably. Maybe I think Hollow Knight was a few years after release, or maybe I don't really know the release years of those games, but I played it after Ori for sure. That kind of brings me into a question. What was the game that really made you guys love games? I can go first to kind of lay the landscape of it.
Oh, that's so tough.
I don't know when I really started to like feel like, okay, all I want to do is play games. But there was a point when I was younger that is like that, and now I'm like that. When I was younger, it might have to go to Minecraft. I mean, I played just playing Minecraft on my dad's I don't even know, Mac in our computer room, I called it. I would just sit there for hours and hours every day playing Minecraft survival games
I was gonna
until
say the survival games expert, man.
I had to go to bed. If anybody knows, anybody's that age range, you played MCSG, that's the main server back in the day.
Weren't you accused of
Death
cheating?
Flame 1023. Oh, great intro there, Shane. So I don't mean to gloat, but I was pretty good at Minecraft survival games. There was a YouTuber, I don't remember their name. I do have a witness this is true. He posted his 100,000 subscriber montage, and I was in the montage. His teammate and him 2v1 me and called me a hacker, and it made the montage because of how good I was. I don't have many other things I'm good at in life, but that was one of them. That might be the peak of my existence.
Yeah,
But oh
probably
my
like your
gosh,
peak skill in a game too.
Oh my god. Dude, that's a
probably.
tough question though,
And
Jack.
the,
That is.
and I could give my second one quick here too before you guys go. So after that period, I fell into multiplayer games and just nonsense for probably all of high school, more or less,
Yeah.
and then the beginning of college. And then the game that brought me back into the single player and just truly loving video games again, really wanting to experience them. I hate to say, but I don't. Metaphor ReFantasia. That was played October of our senior year
That
in
sounds right.
college,
That sounds
and
right. Yeah.
I just
It's on
loved
sale
the
right
game
now.
so much, and the good and easy picked up full price
Yeah,
still, and
I
I just
think it's yeah.
could not stop from there.
I think I saw last night before I
Now
went
I'll
to
turn it to
bed.
you guys.
Shout out, first of all, shout out Wario64. He's probably going to be the source for like half the things I bring up on here when we talk about news. Just because I literally, like, I have Twitter notifications on for like 3 people, and he's one of them. It's like Shams Charania, Adam Schefter for NFL stuff, and actually it's 4: Fabrizio Romano for soccer stuff, and Wario64. And he tweeted out last night there's like GameStop's having a sale. There's actually some good stuff on there. I think Metaphor is on sale, physical PS5 edition, $35. I might have to pick it up just to have it,
Easy
Good deal.
cop.
just to
Good
have
deal.
it to go back to. But going back to that question, that's a tough one because I feel
Definitely
like
is.
trying to pinpoint it to a single game, it's like it's a good way to do it, but it's also the wrong way to do it. Because I like gaming for different reasons, you know? Like I can think of
Yeah, when
different
I was
like you have
thinking,
gaming
I was
arcs.
like, yeah, gaming arcs, and I was more thinking of gaming arcs and pretty much just my favorite games, which isn't even a question. So I'd probably have to say Minecraft as well, Jack,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
definitely just like platformers on the Wii. So all the Mario Galaxies
I would
and
say the same,
all
yeah.
the Sonic games on the Wii too. That's what like really brought me in.
I'll throw out of just wanting to throw out something different, just one I always think back to. Even though like I know in my heart of hearts that it is just a Call of Duty game. But man, there was something different about Modern Warfare 3, man. There was something different. Getting Modern Warfare 3 in an Xbox 360 on Christmas Day, coming home, plugging it in, and playing what is their survival mode in that game called? Is it just special ops or
It's called Survival.
is it just called survival? I thought it was just called survival.
Yeah, it's called Survival.
Because it existed in MW2 before, I think, as well. But or maybe it was just missions in MW2. I don't really remember. But I played that like on the one French map. Maybe I don't remember.
Oh,
Like,
Renaissance.
it might have been Renaissance, or I don't remember.
Map.
I forget. Like I remember that game so much, but I also forget all the stuff like that. But I remember like calling in the streaks, the Juggernaut enemies
Yes,
start coming
dude,
in, or
dude,
like the
yes.
really armored enemies coming in. You're struggling to get in. They all carried ACRs, I think, so you could wait till they came in and get a free ACR, just grab ammo off them. Like we played that all night, and the amount of
Hell yeah.
MW3 I played like for the next couple of years, like even when new CODs were coming out, we always would go circle back to MW3 just because the pubs
Yeah.
lobbies were still full of players, and we'd run a full 6-stack like all the time. Like me, my brother, bunch of friends. It was, I don't know. That's just a game I always go back to, but definitely Minecraft,
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy, and then in recent years, I would say the game that like brought me almost out of like a post college depression because you guys were still in school, or well, this was actually I guess a year after. I don't even remember because Split Fiction was what 2020. I'll say it right now. It was Split Fiction, but
Oh,
Split Fiction brought me out of Split Fiction. Literally brought me out of like a depression. Like I was not playing games because I was
Game was
working.
great.
I was working the 2 jobs at the time, so I'd work in the morning, commute an hour to work the night shift, and then work the night shift, come home like 8:30. Sixers were like 10 and 35 at that point.
Yeah, so you weren't watching that.
No, I was, and just getting like I was just not even gaming. Like that's what I was gonna say. I was watching them, wasting my time, just adding to like the just oh my god, everything sucks right now. And then Split Fiction came out, and that's when I started getting back into live streaming and content. It's really that game. So like did the Split Fiction to the two Split Fiction streams with Jack. We did what 2 12-hour streams or 2 ridiculously long streams.
It was probably like 7 each, because I think we probably finished the game in 13, 14 hours.
Either we did
But
it back to
still, we
back,
played till,
back to
like,
back nights. We played till like
super late each
3
night.
a.m. And I don't know, man. That game really
Yeah,
just
that
brought it
was
back.
great.
And then just going straight from that game to Expedition 33 and to all the bangers that were out last year, that brought it back, man. Because that late 2025, or was it? I guess late 2024, early 2025. Yeah, that was just that was
Yeah, yeah,
bad.
late
That was, dude, that
2024.
was bad times, bro. Split Fiction saved me from that hole for sure.
Split Fiction is a wonderful game. It was a really good
I will forever
experience
defend.
playing
I
that.
will forever defend it. Yeah,
I don't know
I
if this is a
will.
straight Bergen take, but I liked It Takes Two a lot better than Split Fiction. I like the
I mean,
story
Yeah,
a
you've
lot
said
more.
that
It
to me
Takes
before.
Two.
You've said
I
that to
feel
me
the game
before.
was like the
Yeah.
exact same.
Now that we actually have a space to talk about it, I will say that, in my opinion, that is a straight Bergen take. Straight Bergen. I just think Split Fiction, like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. From a narrative perspective, I will agree. It Takes Two is a better story. I think it's definitely a more connected story. But I think the gameplay and the worlds and everything else about Split Fiction just takes it above it because of that reason. I think it's more innovative
The
in its
worlds were
gameplay and
cool.
the things it tries to do, and it's just more creative because of the freedom that they have with this story of these writers, and you're traveling through their worlds, and then the side worlds, like the one with the pigs and all that. Like, It Takes Two doesn't have anything that hits that high for me.
Dude, yeah.
I th
I
I
enjoyed
don't
It
think
Takes
that
Two because of the mini games that it had. And they were all competitive, like
Yeah,
1v1s.
1v1s. Yeah,
Me
yeah,
and Lanu going back and forth, just like definitely ripping some Hibberts at the same time. So, we're in a good mood. It Takes Two, it kind of felt like I was playing like an old Lego game, kind of where it's, I take my potatoes out, where it was kind of like
yeah.
one person, one person
The
use your
kitchen
power
episode.
so I can get across, and then person two uses their powers, and then person one can get across. It kind of felt like we were doing that like repeatedly, repeatedly. And yeah, the worlds were sick. They were dope. They were dope. But I think going back to the worlds, man. So they called Zoe and the other character like
Mio.
writers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Mio. So I thought it was cool that they were writers, but I wish they kind of tied some storylines with the worlds because it kind of made them
They
seem like
did, but they were so
they were
like,
like
Well,
illustrators, like we were in the
is
world
okay.
that
rudimentary the
they
right word?
wrote.
Is rudimentary the right word? Like, they were just so basic. Like, they were like, because they were, I thought they were childhood stories that they were going through.
Well, they were like
Correct?
professional
Let
authors,
me
right?
Yeah, but I thought these were like
interject.
their, I thought those were their earliest works, and that's why they were so like loose ended
Whew.
and childish almost.
So, one, I don't think that take is straight Bergen. I don't agree, but I don't think it's that bad. I think saying It Takes Two is better it can come down to a matter of opinion between the player. I think It Takes Two is a lot more stylized. Obviously, like, a very unique art style. They're down into the little, like, woven dolls. Split Fiction's the more realistic look. One take you had about, the world's not having any story in Split Fiction, I wouldn't agree with. In the Dragon World, I don't remember the actual name. It was tied completely in with, Zoe's little sister, I believe,
Yeah,
how
yeah, it
Yeah.
she
was.
passed away, and I think that was, while to be fair, they all aren't like that, and that was probably the deepest one where it intertwines, but I think they do have that, and the reason I like Split Fiction more, I didn't play much of It Takes Two, to be honest. I think that just the gameplay of Split Fiction was so fun and nice. Like, every world, there wasn't any dull moments besides, I think Mio's second to last world, Shane, if you remember, it got a little, tiresome. I think it
I
was,
don't remember what it was, but that does kind of ring a bell of it. Like, I feel like there's no bad worlds, but there's, that one was a little bit weaker.
I'm dragged on a little too far. Like, it had some really cool moments, like the Mega Man phase of it, I think that was sick, but some
Yeah.
parts of
Okay,
it felt
I know
like,
what
"Okay,
I know what
I'd
you're
like to
talking
be
about
the
now.
next part."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That one I did feel like it dragged a little bit. Um, what I will end off this Split Fiction thing on is, compared to It Takes Two. Does Split Fiction, or does, sorry, not Split Fiction, does It Takes Two have the Monkey King? And a dance battle? I don't think so. I will take my
It does have the
champion
monkey. It
split
does have the
fiction.
monkey. Yeah,
It
it has like this monkey stuffed
that
animal.
the smile on my face, like I wish that the split fiction stream
Bro.
wasn't like lost footage because I don't have the VOD anymore because Twitch deletes them after like 90 days now or something like that.
Damn.
And I don't have the like I might have the local recording on my old computer, which is literally under this table back here. I'll have to check someday, but I don't think I do. But my smile was like I probably looked
Yeah,
like,
that
like
was
a
so
psycho.
good.
I was so
Yeah,
happy.
Split Fiction had like the cinematics and the spectacle. The spectacle was sick. Like they did so much more like larger scale environments and stuff than It Takes Two, because It Takes Two all took place
It was just a
inside
video
of like a
like
fictional home.
I've been saying this a lot lately about us some of the recent releases that we'll probably get into. It just felt like such a video game. It was such a video game. Like I know that sounds like stupid. Like yeah, of course it's a video game, but like it was such like a game, man. Like everything about it just screams video game. Like there's so
What does
many
that
titles
mean?
today that aren't like that. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a feeling. Like I don't. I think you guys know what
Like,
I'm saying, but it's hard to convey.
I think a good way to put it is just like
It's nostalgic.
you're just
It
having
reminded me
fun.
of it reminded no, it was that's what I mean. Like it was a video game in the way that it felt nostalgic to games of old that like weren't so concerned with having this cinematic Red Dead level story. Not everything has to be this triple A story driven movie cutscene filled banger. Like it was just gameplay done really well with a good enough story and interesting enough premise and cool enough worlds to take it through. And like that's how I feel with like the like I'll bring them out here. Like I know we'll probably talk about them at some point today, but that's exactly how I feel about these two. And granted, Pragmata actually is a very good story, but these two are just like these two drops within like a couple weeks of each other. Pragmata, they're video game ass video games, especially Saros.
Yeah, I think that could be a nice segue there into some thoughts about Saros. I mean, Shane and I have beat the game. Pat is
We
the
have.
majority of the way through the game. Um,
I beat Legion
yeah,
finally.
I don't know if we want to do like a full style review. I mean, I have a point associated with it with like out of 10 score star level, but yeah, how do you guys want to structure it?
I
I'd say,
mean,
well, talk your give your take, give your review and everything,
yeah, I can
and go from
bounce off.
there.
Yeah, I'll bounce off that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the game does a lot of things just really well. I mean, the gameplay in Saros is just off the charts fun. It's challenging to a good degree and keeps a nice variety through the whole game. I mean, it's just you're always finding a new gun, going through a new area, and it just is always intense. And you got to focus. Like you get that feeling of your eyes are watering because you haven't blinked in a few screens. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know if you
That's
guys get
literally
that, but
I
I
have
always
I'm
eye
get that.
drops on my desk because of that. I'm not even joking. That's what these are here for because it kept happening.
Yeah. So I think another part I really liked was the music in the game. While it wasn't standout the whole time, I think during the boss fights it kind of picks it up a little heavy metal-esque at some points, which I really liked. And just when you get to the later areas, it's kind of like that. The only way I could describe it is like a Halo style music. It's like you know what I mean by that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it's almost
if
like
you,
ethereal, if that's a good word to describe it. I don't know. It almost
yeah,
like it's like I don't know.
I think the areas I didn't completely love about the game, but still really liked. As it got the worlds progressed through the game, I think a few felt a little bland, like kind of like gray. That would be the best way I could describe it. Obviously, the ones at the end were super colorful and just felt lively, but I think that's something I would have liked to see a little more of throughout the whole game. Um, One thing about the story is I did enjoy it, and I think doing the epilogue really helped define Arjun as a character more. But I don't love in games when you feel like you miss key details at times through text and audio logs. I just think I would have rather had a quick cutscene, and they do sometimes of like the optional going and talking to your team. But I think just sometimes there's some really interesting things I saw in text or audio logs, and I'm like, oh, I would have liked to see this just given to me naturally instead of because some people are going to miss that. And then the last thing about this game, it was clearly an adaptation of the King in Yellow storyline, which I think is always super interesting. It's not very saturated in games and just media in general, and I always it's interesting to me. It is not the best rendition I've seen of it though. If anybody knows about the Minecraft video, um, searching for a world that doesn't
I
exist,
actually watched
I
it
think it was
a couple days ago.
one of the
What'd you
best
think,
things ever
Shane?
made.
It was a really good video. Granted, I didn't watch the part two, like destroying a world that
Not as
doesn't
good.
exist. You're talking about like
Not as
what, the
good.
45-minute one where what's his name, Durlord 3.
Oh my god, Door Lord,
Yeah, yeah.
smartest protagonist in history.
I thought it was a pretty cool. Yeah, no, great. Yeah, I mean, granted, it's all scripted, right? But it was good. Yeah, I mean, we're giving a guy who just wrote a script and calling him a genius. But yeah. No, it was cool.
My final thought on Saros before I pass it to you guys is my score on the game. I don't know if you guys will do scores. I will. Similar to Co-op 64, if you've seen them online before, huge inspiration for all of us. We all watch them a ton. I'll do it by point fives. I don't want to get in between the lines on some, so I would give Saros an 8.5 out of 10. Really enjoyed the game. Just a few areas that just don't take it up to that next level for me.
I wish I had like really innovative things to add to that, but you pretty much covered everything I would like to bring up about Saros. I actually don't know to this day, speaking of the game, if it's supposed to be Saros or Saros. I still don't know. But I was actually
Listen,
I'll get in the score first. I was gonna give it the exact same score. I was gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. I don't think it just doesn't have the narrative for me to push to a 9. That's actually the only thing that I really will like say that I did not like about the game is just how loose the storytelling is. I get why it's like that because like you said there is that additional context to the text logs and the audio files that you can find, or not files, but
Yeah,
the pickups you can find on the ground, like the radio transmissions, and listen to that. But I just thoroughly enjoyed the game just from a gameplay standpoint, and I know Jack and I have talked about this before. I don't remember if you were there, Pat. We're definitely people that, at least Jack and I, that are like very gameplay driven. Like if a game has really good gameplay and the story is like Saros, I will hold it to a higher degree than probably most people would, because I feel like a lot of people are like, bad story, but the gameplay is really good. 7 out of 10, 7.5, 8 out of 10. Well, I think the gameplay alone carries this one to an 8, and even just the little semblance of story and the art, the music, like Jag was saying, that especially in the boss fights themselves. I mean, the boss fights are cinematic, especially like the first boss fight versus is it the Prophet? Is that the first one?
I think that's the
Prophet's
tutorial.
like the first main one, right?
Whatever the first main
Oh,
one is, where he kind of
yeah.
closes you into the lines and you're dodging, and he's
Yeah.
that one, like the first,
I
like
remember.
it's crazy because you go back through the runs, like go through and do reruns, and that boss is so easy. But the first time you're facing that boss, it's like, oh my gosh, why is this game so hard? Even though it's really not. But at first, it does feel like that. I just think the gameplay alone carries this one, and like as you're going throughout the game, you're getting more permanent upgrades, not only through the skill tree, but through like you're getting weapon unlocks depending on areas you are throughout the game. Like Jack said, big chakram fan. If you get like the repeater chakram, I think it's called, where like you shoot them and it immediately comes back to you. That one, it's so satisfying to use. That's another thing. Every weapon is so satisfying. I know Jack's not a big fan of the shotguns, but those high stagger shotguns, man, they are fun in rooms that have a lot of enemies. But the permanent upgrades and the
Mhm.
little secrets that you can go back to, like once you get like the zip line, or whatever the ability's called, where the grapple, and you can go back to the
Yeah.
first area and go run through the stuff that you weren't able to get because you didn't have that abilities. It's really cool, and I don't want to spoil too much because I know Pat hasn't made it to the last area, but the ability you get in the last area, it's not like monumental game changing, but when you're going through and doing runs again, it does make a huge difference in my opinion, and you can get to more areas that you weren't able to get to before, and I think that really just solidifies it for me. I mean, I know it's a roguelike in nature, maybe not down to the title of being specifically a rogue, but the elements alone. I that's my favorite type of game for the most part these days. because they're so easy to pick up, and that's the thing I love about the most. So I'm gonna go to 8.5 out of 10. I think it's my second favorite game of the year. I'm putting it just under Resident Evil 9 Requiem, which I have at a 9.5. I got 9.5 for Requiem. I'll put Saros at an 8.5 and Pragmata at an 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I can
One
kind
more
of give
thing
my.
before you go, Pat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, just a quick one. I think something important to me that to be shared about Saros, I really disliked feeling OP in games. Um, for example, in Dark Souls, I stopped leveling myself up because I thought it was getting too easy. But in Saros, it feels so
It
good
feels
to be
so good to be
overpowered,
OP. It feels so
and
good.
I just loved it.
Yeah,
You just get all those
That was
Lucenite
my last
drops.
thought.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
there's some nights. Yeah, so I appreciate you for not spoiling me, guys. But think about our viewers too. We never outright said if we had spoilers or not. So, all the people listening right now don't know if they beat the game or not. No, there's a lot of you out there. So going into my thoughts, a little review in progress. So I just beat Legion, this flying fucker, and fried him because I went through the entire
You went
all
through
the
the
other
entire
zones
game
leading
in the
up to it.
beginning just to beat him
Yeah,
easily, didn't you?
I wanted to destroy him. So going into like the gameplay, this is my first time really playing a roguelite. I played some things like Enter the Gungeon when that came out, but I kept getting shit on, so I stopped playing that game and rage quit. So first time playing a roguelite, and I kind of understood what the game genre is like. So you're redeploying out into the levels, and you're going to see similar environments, go through similar areas. And that was something I thought Saros did really well was like the level design of replaying an area. And always you can tell when you're going through a similar area that you just went through, but the order of like the
Yeah,
level
the
design
slight
blocks
changes and like
always in a
the
different order. Yeah.
obstacles and the enemies. Yeah, I did appreciate
Yeah,
that.
different enemies, different obstacles. So every run never felt the same, even though you're kind of going through the same area, same end goal. That was really fun. And going back to your guys' point on the story with the text logs and everything, I do agree with you, Jack. I wish some of those things were more readily available in like cutscenes. But correct me if I'm wrong after this, but with the story of a roguelite, it's really not in your face because when you want to tell a story, you want to do it linearly. And with a roguelite, you're not always going back to a main point. You may take a different path than someone else. So it's got to be hard to be able to tell that story because I know a couple times like I didn't even go back to the fucking passage. Like I'm not trying to see those people
Yeah, I
like
don't want to.
Stack who's always tweaking all them, but like
I
reading
don't
the
want to
text
say too
logs,
much.
learning about well yeah, learning about that kind of stuff through the text logs, always super interesting because it was never really that big or in depth, but added a lot of context to the characters and what's going on. So definitely a plus for me with the text logs.
I
Audio
don't.
logs
Yeah,
mid game though, I'm not listening to a single one.
like I said, I don't
To
want to say
hop
too
in
much.
slightly on that point.
Yeah. Let me go first. Let me go first. So
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I totally get what you're saying, Pat, about everything not being told linearly because it's a rogue. And what I was just gonna say is there once you finish the game, you will understand. You will understand why it's like that because of and yeah that I yeah that's all I got.
So what? So the way the story's told is explained. Is what you're saying? Like
Yes,
it's explained why it's like that.
it's explained why it's pretty much explained why the game is a roguelike in nature. In terms of gameplay, like
Cool.
it
Cool. I like
being
it when
it
games
be,
do that. Yeah.
it being a roguelike in gameplay actually relates to the narrative.
I think my issue with the text logs isn't when there's like that extra bit of context or cool information here. Like, I think that's fine to keep as in the text or audio logs. I think especially it's highlighted closer to the end of the game in the audio logs where it shows like a true character's motivation at points. And I think that's where I was a little frustrated. And I did listen to as much as I could hear of it, especially near the end. But it's like,
Yeah.
this adds a lot of depth to this character and really makes me understand why they did this or did that. And I would have liked that to be like a mini conversation or like
One of
just
those
something where
like
I know some players will miss it.
it would have been cool to have those available as like the I don't know what I forget what the game calls them, but like when you see like a red outlined version of Nitya or Nitya,
Yeah,
Oh
and
yeah,
you're
you
like
feel like hollow
it's
logs.
like the hollow cache
Yeah.
or whatever it is, and it's almost like
yeah.
you're watching a cutscene, but she's obviously not there. I would have liked them to do some of more of that with other characters, and maybe even with some of these audio logs. Like, what's the reason that we couldn't have got that? I mean, I know it would have taken more time and would have been more effort, but
And but
I
also
think that would have been
it
cool.
makes Nitnia look like more of a substantial character, and like you'll
Exactly.
pay attention like when you
I
see
see it
him.
from that point of view as well.
No,
That
just from like a
the
game
reason
design
why she's like
perspective.
that, it does make sense because she is the main character. I mean, obviously, you don't see much of her, but she's the end goal, I guess, of what he's doing, everything he's doing for.
Yeah, what Arjun wants to do.
Yeah.
So, Pat, would you have a score you're thinking about or anything in
I don't
mind
think he
right
can
now?
Yeah.
score it yet. I don't think he can.
Well, this is
Like,
my
where
score
is
in
it falling
progress.
around?
Score
Yeah,
in
my score
progress.
in
Yeah.
progress. Relating it to other games I played recently, I'd probably throw it around like an 8, I'd say.
Yeah, that's fair.
An 8,
I think
yeah.
that's fair.
I think anything under an 8 is just straight Bergen. Like not to like
Well, it
try to
depends on
plug
if
that
it's
too
like
much, but
it's a hard game, so I can see like some burgers like not liking it because it is like tough. Like you can make it easier with the modifiers and everything, and but there's a lot of stuff going on in that game. A lot of stuff on screen at once. I even
it can
saw
be
like some people on
overwhelming to
TikTok
somebody
reacting
that
to a
doesn't
clip.
play
Yeah,
games, I guess, or play
yeah, like it
games
just
like
looks like a
that.
bunch of like colors and particles flying at you, and someone seeing that would be like, I'm
It's in
not
your
playing that
face for
shit.
sure.
Yeah,
And I can get people not connecting with this game that much. Like it can be over like you see the skill tree and obviously it's pretty straightforward and not too advanced, but it can still get a little like, okay, what should I upgrade here? I mean, for me, I just kind of just loaded everything in and
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
went along
yeah.
like that. But
I like I said, I got
That's
every
one thing
Lucidite
about
upgrade.
the skill tree is like there was never really any thought about going in a different direction. It was all just beneficial equally, pretty much. I know it
Yeah.
would split
yeah,
between like power on one side and like integrity on the other side, but I'm like, I'm gonna get it all eventually.
yeah,
Like Lucinites, yeah, Lucinite
It's
clips.
so cheap. The upgrades were so cheap that if you do
Yeah,
one run, like if you do one run from the beginning when you're at least substantially through the game, like you are with Legion, you're gonna have enough Lucenite to probably upgrade everything you need to from that point on the game.
yeah,
So you just do one
yeah.
run from the beginning, which I kind of feel like is a little bit cheesy in the game, even though I think we
It
all did
makes
it.
it easy.
We all did it.
Yeah,
Um,
you get super overpowered.
but it's so fun being overpowered in that game that I almost would
It
recommend that
is.
somebody does it. Like, I don't know. I would recommend it for sure.
Yeah, yeah. If you're struggling on an area, just TP to the one before it.
Just yeah, and just
You will.
even if you're going one before it, you're still gonna hit a high enough proficiency that you're gonna be able to get through the boss probably easily.
I think that's a good place to sum it up for Saros. I think we all enjoy the game a lot, and I think that's
Yeah.
game is great this year. Then
Yeah.
something that I'm interested in from both of you guys, and
Oh
I
boy.
have my answer. I'll share it. What is I just for time's sake, I'll say one. What is the number one game on your backlog right now you want to complete? So not coming out this year or anything like that, but just games from the past that you want to get back to. For example,
That is
mine
so tough.
in recent times is Xenoblade Chronicles. I've been seeing a lot online about it and just looking more at the game, the world. The gameplay looks great too. I'm just really want to dive into that franchise.
Mhm.
Definitely tough with work and new releases, but want to get to that game soon.
Yeah. Well, that game. There's a lot of Xenoblade Chronicle games.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're all like 60 plus hours, so
Yeah.
it'll be a
They're
process,
all
but
long
I'm
for sure,
super
yeah.
interested in those.
Yeah. Shane, do you have an answer or I can go?
You please go before me. I'm literally booting up Steam right now to check my library to think.
Yeah. So well, it's gonna be 3 games that I really want to play are the Mass Effect trilogy.
Mm.
Fuck Andromeda and
Me
that time
too.
that
Yeah, I've
bullshit.
never played
But the
them.
Mass
Me
Effect
too.
trilogy, the things that I've seen about the game and read about with the lore and the storytelling, it's really like a space opera with a ton of different political storylines. The world's fucking ending. Like, what's Shepard gonna do? So really want to get into those, and I love how your character and choices carry over from game to game. So you're really building up like your own, Shepard main character. Like I feel like that's what I want to have in a role playing game. Is like my choices actually matter, and like I'm the character, not I'm playing as someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to get to those as well.
Yeah, I don't want to use the
Very cool.
games I'm playing right now because that feels like a cop out because like I'm actively playing them. Like I still got to finish Dark Souls and I'm halfway through Spider-Man 1 for the remaster version for PS5.
Fire.
But it comes down to 3 for me. 3
3 for me just to eat.
3 for me. What's that from? Oh, that's from the
From
donuts,
Linguini.
right? Oh no, it's
Yeah.
from. Okay, I'm thinking
It
of
was
the
like cookies. It was like
Oh, I'm
he was,
thinking of
he
the
was like
I'm
making
thinking
cookies.
of when Jack's dad did 2 donuts.
Tito once
two
something
2
like that.
donuts.
Glazed
2
donuts.
glazed donuts.
So I'll just say all 3 and won't choose an answer because I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna be that guy. I'll say Cyberpunk 2077. I bought it on sale on Steam. Like in December, and I still haven't got to it just because there's been so much dropping. Persona 5 Royal. I downloaded it for free. It's actually free on PlayStation Plus, guys. I'm not gonna. I don't know why I'm gonna plug PlayStation Plus like we're sponsored by them.
Shout out,
But
shout out
go
Sony,
good.
go out there and install Persona 5.
Shout out.
Shout
Wait,
out Sony.
who'd you say shout out to who?
Shout out Sony for the deal, and shout out Sega Atlas for making the game.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Shout
shout out actually the Weekend because if you guys know like the Weekend,
He was playing.
Gene Hackerman. That's one of my favorite. I
He
don't
was
go on
playing
Instagram.
Persona
Yeah,
5.
I don't. Dude,
That's
the Weekend's
sick.
he's a huge gamer. Did you not know
Yeah, he was
that?
playing like
Probably
near
played
on
Metaphor
Solid.
then.
But he was
he
posting
low-key's
every
definitely
day. Like he was posting on his like Gene Hackerman is like his like shitstagram, whatever you want to call it. Like that he just
His
posts
Finsta,
stories.
dude. His
Yeah,
Finsta.
he posts whatever. He posts stories on there of him playing the game and like from the first day to like the 5th day he was playing the game, like it was less than a week. He was like had like 40 hours playtime, so he was grinding.
Oh yeah.
He was grinding. But ever since that game got added to PS Plus, like I think it was like sometime in April or it's either April or like March that it got added. I downloaded it and stuff and got to play it. And the last one would be I have this is such a weird one for me, but so a few days ago, I think I brought it up to you guys before, is that they actually did a full PC decompilation of Twilight Princess Legend of Zelda. And it's a full PC port of the game that you can run it at like 4K, 60 FPS, make it look real nice. It's called Project Dusk, I think. And I did install that the other day. So at some point I want to hop on that. I want to play that game because it's highly regarded. I think it's the coolest Link's ever looked. I think the Twilight Princess design
Dude, the
is
art
the
style
best.
of Twilight Princess is so tough, man.
It's so good.
It's so
It's so
tough.
good. That it's like, dude. Speaking of Link,
Got the
oh
wolf
no,
too.
General Kenobi
Give me
just fell
Wind
on the
Waker
ground.
and 5.
We got Link right here,
Yeah,
bro.
Link,
Shout out Pat.
Master Sword, Howling Shield.
Master
Yes,
Sword,
sir.
Hylian Shield, Link. Yeah, man.
Wait, I want to side note here, Shane, how you mentioned how the Weekend's Finsta, how he's always posting games.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun if we did an episode like rating like famous people's gaming tastes, because I know Kanye has like I know his favorite game is Last of Us 2.
Really?
And I saw a clip of Kylie Jenner like on Twitter
Playing
the other day.
Yeah, she's playing
talking
Breath
about
of the Wild.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
you
so-
know who's a huge
Pretty cool
gamer that
episode.
gets slept on. That gets slept on. If I don't know if you guys are gonna know who this guy is, because I hardly know who he is because I don't watch WWE. But Cody Rhodes.
Yes, yeah.
Cody
he was talking
Rhodes
about
is a
it.
huge.
I saw that.
He actually had
Yeah.
Zelda boots that he wore for WWE. He had the Triforce
Stuff,
on him,
stuff.
and Nintendo sent him I think they sent him a cease and desist. And he was like, "I guess I can't wear them
Class
anymore."
Nintendo, bro. Class Nintendo.
I was like, "Dang,
Yeah,
that
there's
sucks." 'Cause it's just cool that he's
Yeah.
shown homage to that. He's talked about
Oh,
other
yeah.
games too. He's a big Elden Ring guy, I think too.
Yeah, he is. He said I was
Somebody-
number one. But
Somebody
we
else
should
is
save
too.
save this for the episode though.
Oh, yeah,
for,
yeah,
further
of
down the
course.
pipeline. Yeah, big Elden Ring.
That'd be
guy.
awesome. I guess
I have
the
my,
one last thing. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
No. Wait, because you didn't do yours, right?
I have a whole nother topic. No, I did
so
mine
did
first.
I. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm Bergen.
This is Bergen.
Well,
Straight
you go
Burgin.
first because what the stuff I wanted to talk about, I actually want to end it off on.
Okay.
One more
So
topic?
yes, I have a take here. If it's Straight Burgin or not, I am more excited for Mina the Howler this year than GTA 6.
Wrap it up,
Thank you,
dude.
Bergen.
I think
I wish you
Thank you,
wouldn't have
Bergen.
brought that up
I
because you're just doing the reputation so bad in this first episode for that. Just doing the reputation really bad.
I'll back it up before you guys go. I've never played a GTA game more than 20 minutes. And
Headset's coming off for this one. I don't
I've
even want to hear
played
this shit.
Yacht Club's games. First game, Shovel Knight, so much when it came. Well, not when it came out, but in the past. And just the art style of Mina, that indie feel, a small team, and just a lot of passion behind it. I've watched a lot of interviews with them. I think it's going to be a game I love, and it's just my type of game they're releasing. Oh,
I'd say definitely
I think
before
I know your
GTA
guys'
6
answer.
comes out, play the GTA 5 campaign.
Or
Like
even
the
no,
main storyline.
I would say you should play 4's campaign.
He should play 4s with Nico.
4 is actually a better story than 5. Let's be honest.
Oh, it's a way better story.
It's a way better. 5 is more iconic in my opinion because everybody knows it.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Everybody knows it.
played
But
Except for
4, like we still don't even know where Nico is right now to this day, do we? I don't even think he gets brought up in 5 at all.
When you're making your
referenced.
GTA,
He gets referenced slightly
when you're making
in
your
5, and that's
GTA
it.
Online character, you can select Nico as like your dad.
Oh,
Don
really? I did
Marston's
not
one
know
of those
that.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But going back to GTA 6 hype, I feel like, and it's something I know a lot of people agree with me on too, is no other gaming experience or even like entertainment as a whole launch, it has been as hyped up as GTA 6 in our lifetimes. And this will probably be the most hyped up thing ever in our lifetimes. So hop on the fucking train. We got a couple more
No,
months until we get some marketing and everything.
Yeah,
It's gonna
no.
be fucking
Like
sick.
Jack,
so I don't want
Jack,
that
before you
my
go,
take
before
to
you
be.
go, no, before you go. What I want to piggyback off of that because one of the most loser, lame things I'm seeing on my timeline over the last few
GTA
months
6 hate.
is GTA 6 hate, where people are like,
Yeah,
I saw a post somebody talking about GTA 6 and somebody quoted it and it had like 50K likes. I'm like, where are these drones coming from? The person said, we need this game to fail for the industry. I'm like, GTA 6 failing would be one of the worst things that could possibly happen to the gaming industry. It
Dude,
could
that
be
shit
one
would
of the
never happen
worst
either.
possible things that could happen. Like, I don't know how you think that helps the industry in any way possible. How does a game that is the most hyped game of all time dropping and being turbo ass? How is that a positive? How is that a net positive in any way? It is a net negative in any way possible. I just
Yeah,
GTA.
I want to say something, but you have to edit it out.
Yeah,
So I can't say it.
I don't want to say like I don't want to GTA 6 like I don't want to say like that you're wrong for feeling that way because at the end of the day, I know there's plenty of people that aren't as hyped for GTA 6 as they are for other games this year. That's totally understandable, especially people that are fans of franchises that are coming back, franchises or even just new releases, new IPs that are coming out. Like I'm completely fine with that not being somebody's most anticipated game of the year. I just more on board with the people. I hate the slander. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I think it's childish. Childish is what I will say.
Yeah. So Jack, if it was if you're a Game Awards voter, and for 2026 you're voting most anticipated game of the year, you got GTA 6, you got like
GTA
you got
6,
like
the winner of that award
007,
by a mile.
you got like Midra, but you're a voter. Who are you voting for? Midra.
So that's
What do you say, Midra? What is Midra?
Oh, Mina.
I was like, what are you saying?
I was confused too. So first, before I answer your question, my take. I am excited for GTA 6. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not hating on the game at all, and I agree it should do well, and it would be terrible otherwise. But I just am more excited for Mina. But to go back to your question, I I don't really know the mind of a voter on it. I mean, GTA 6 will win and should win most anticipated game of the
Yeah,
year
but if
by
you
a
were a
country
voter,
mile.
are you putting Mina on your ballot for most anticipated game?
I think if they have a selection of like top 3, I would put it at 2. GTA should be number 1 with how much hype it's received
No,
and
you got to put it number
just
one for
the world.
yourself.
Yeah,
You got to
but
put it how you
it's your
feel.
ballot though. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
your
got to
ballot.
put it
But
how you feel.
But how do they vote? Do they vote on like general consensus for a hyped game? No, I don't mean like. Let me phrase it this
Oh,
way.
you're
Obviously, for
saying like,
game
do
of
they
the
have
year.
one single voter like ranked choice voting?
No. Just let me
Oh,
finish.
I'm cooked
So
then.
obviously, for game of the year, they're voting for which game they think's the best. But when you ask a question like most anticipated game, you have to look at all the marketing and hype behind it. I think
Are they looking at that like
antici
holistically?
I don't think most anticipated to them means what game do I wanna come out the most. I think for game of the year, like the best game, I think that's what goes to their mind, like, "Oh, what game do I like the most?" But for an anticipation award, I
It's like
think you
what
have
the
to look at
industry is
the
looking
general
for, what the fans are
population.
looking forward to the
Y
most.
yes, because
Yeah, it's
GTA
definitely a
6
lot
is
of
the most
factors.
anticipated game of all time.
Yeah.
Even if I don't like, I'm not more anticipated for that, it is the most anticipated game. I would vote for that.
No, that's fair.
That
Yeah,
would be
no,
my
I get that.
answer, I
I get
think.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for game of the year, say it was GTA, well, I don't know how I like the
You don't
games, but
know that
I
yet.
would
You
vote what
haven't
I
played
think is
them.
no, no, let me but
Who's
to
to say
answer what you
GTA
were
even
saying, you
wins? I
said
mean, I think GTA is going to win just based on
well, I agree
reputation,
completely.
but we'll see.
I think I would vote for whatever the game I rated the highest that year, I would rate that as game of the year. Like, right
Yeah.
now, it's Pragmata for me. If I didn't play another game this year, I would vote for Pragmata for my game of the year, but obviously, I'm gonna play a bunch more games.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the
Yeah.
fun stuff for you, Jack, is where are we heading with this last thing I want to bring up? Right back to GTA 6, baby. Because I want to just kind of cover some basic stuff that happened throughout the week and what we could be looking forward to throughout this next week. Just a real quick wrap up of just what's going on in the gaming world. And the first thing we actually had comes from earlier this week. I think it was Monday or Tuesday, May 14th, whatever day that was, is that according to an email accidentally sent by Best Buy, that GTA 6 pre-orders may begin on tomorrow. So
Yeah,
we'll
which is
see.
crazy.
It could be a big
Trailer coming out tomorrow.
it could be a big day for GTA 6 tomorrow. I believe the leaker also said that we are getting like deluxe / premium editions of the game that will have early access. So me being the sellout that I am, will be buying the most expensive version of GTA you can get to play it as early as possible and get all the cool stuff that comes with it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys are gonna be doing the same, but I will be paying for the most expensive version.
Yeah. So
I'm
first,
a
I definitely
sellout.
think the email's real from people they sent it out to,
Yeah.
and this might be a straight Bergen take, but I don't know. I saw the email sent out to a lot of affiliates of Best Buy and a lot of content creators. Is it a plan leaked? Who knows? That's besides the point. There's a little
Mhm.
conspiracy theory, but I do feel like it's real. I think we will get hopefully a trailer or at least some kind of news
Oh, we
tomorrow.
need a
I
trailer.
know,
It's so bad.
yeah, I know Take Two has like their earnings call in later in May, but we
Yeah.
should be getting something soon. And whoever their CEO was, forget his name, said marketing is ramping up in the summer. You know, June 21st, we're not there yet, but feels like summertime outside. It's hot as fuck out. So
He did
let's get
say
some
they're
marketing
they're
going. You know,
eight
let's some good
apparently
vibes going for
internally.
GTA 6.
Apparently internally they're 18 months behind schedule of when they wanted to release. 18 months
Well, yeah, yeah.
behind.
Isn't it just coming out 18 months later? Wasn't it planned for?
I have no idea what the timeline is there, but apparently like
I
I
think it was
saw
like
the
November 19th was the original release date or something like that.
that's crazy,
I mean,
man.
they've never
And
been
then
on
it
time.
was nah. I mean,
Crazy.
Red Dead 2
This is
got
every
delayed three
time.
times as well. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's completely real as well. It feels like for everything big, there's always some type of fuck up that happens like this. Whether it's planned or not, I like that theory. I think that could be the
Sadly,
case.
that's the world we live
But
in now.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like, yeah. I don't think they need any more hype. I think the game's gonna be the most sold game on day one, probably in the history of video games.
Probably.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not ridiculous to say that. Um, yeah. I mean,
I just want that third trailer so
GTA
bad.
6.
Just give me
Yeah.
a smidge of gameplay. Just a smidge. I just want to see a little bit. And I want to see the trailer end and be like, pre-orders start now or pre-orders start tomorrow. And that would make my week. I think tomorrow actually I think I'm not going to stamp it right now, but I do think that I'm not going to say it's certified, but I think tomorrow is we're getting something GTA. I think we're getting a trailer tomorrow. I just have a feeling.
Yeah, I think so too.
I have a feeling. And then we have Lego Batman coming out this week. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Um I don't know if I'm gonna get a day one
007 the
anymore.
week after.
Yeah, 007 the week after as well. That's
I
gonna be
mean, the
really
week
cool.
after.
But I was gonna say in regards to Lego Batman, we probably are getting reviews up for that tomorrow, so we'll see how it scores. Not like that's the end all be all of a game, but I'm expecting it to do pretty well. It looks like a really good game. It looks like it actually has a little bit more depth than the previous Lego entries. I know I was very excited for the the Skywalker Saga when that came out a couple years ago, and then I played it and I didn't really finish it. I don't know if that was the same for anybody else that got it.
Dude, Skywalker Saga was a walking simulator.
Yeah,
You
I felt
walk
the
from point A
same.
to point B, and
Jeez.
you play a 2-minute mission, and you're on a cutscene.
That's why I'm really hoping this game
Nah.
reviews well, but I don't know, like,
Yeah.
for the longest time, if you asked me, are you playing Lego Batman day one, I would have said yes. And then today I was sitting there thinking about it, I was like, ooh, Memorial Day weekend, Lego Batman's coming out, probably gonna be really nice outside. Maybe I just play Dark Souls and Spider-Man and keep doing other stuff. I don't know. And then just wait for 007 next week. So depending on how it scores might be depending on if I pick it up day one.
Yeah, I think Lego Batman for me might be one I skip for now. I'm in between games right now. I think I might beat Sonic Mania before Mina comes out. I
It's
think
really
I hop
short.
into
It's
that.
not that. It could
But
take a couple hours.
yeah, and I wanna play 007, maybe not on release because Mina comes out 2 days after, and I'm just super hyped for that, but maybe pick it up soon after. A lot of games coming out. By the
God,
time I beat
You got to get
Mina, hopefully I
007 day
beat.
one, man. It's gonna be so good.
But it's 2 day. It's tough. And then Adventures of Elliot is middle of next month, which I'm
Yeah,
also very
that's gonna be
very
a fun one.
excited for. I think July will be a good time for me to catch up on some old games this year. I might play Lego Batman. Maybe I'll save 007 for then. We'll see. Um, or I could just play 007 on release. It's kind of up in the air right now. Yeah, I mean, I love the first 2 Uncharted games, and I think it's gonna be that action adventure style in 007 with a much cleaner look, and I think it's, definitely gonna be a fun game to play, so I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. Kinda up in the air.
Yeah, Lego Batman's definitely a game I get on sale. That's all I have
Yeah,
to say
I'm
about it.
thinking I'm thinking
Yeah.
the same thing, but the problem is I think it's gonna sell so well because it's Lego Batman. Like I feel like I don't know actually how Lego games sell, but I'm imagining they sell well. You
Well,
throw
probably pretty
Lego in
well,
front
yeah.
of it, you throw Batman in front of it. Literally have Lego Batman right here as well. Shout out freaking Batman, dude.
Yeah.
This is like OG Lego
The
Batman.
goated minifig.
Big
Yeah.
good minifig right there. But I think like you just take the Batman IP and you attach it to Lego. You're just licensed to print money. It'll probably sell really well.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Agree.
But the last thing I
Cool.
want to bring up
Oh.
is big release of the week. You would have thought it was Forza Horizon 6. Because I think it started off the week as the bestseller, and then Subnautica 2 dropped out of nowhere in early access. I don't know if that was a date that we knew. If it was, I was not aware of it, but right now I'm looking at it, 91% positive review ratings, 240,000 people in game right now. The all-time peak 3 days ago, 467,582, and it's been at the top of the Steam charts ever since.
Jeez.
I actually never have
game.
played Subnautica. I don't know if you guys have, but this is one I've had my radar on.
I played the first a bit.
I want to hop in. I
Yeah.
think we got to hop in at some point. The three of us.
Yeah, I've never really tapped into a survival game like that, but Subnautica 2 just looks like the first one, but extremely polished. And it looks like there's a lot of cool variety with the sea creatures and monster. And I feel like what makes that game special is really the base building and like the oxygen management, how you're always underwater. There's always that like ticking clock of like something to worry about. So definitely like a survival game with some edge, but haven't played any of
And
those. No.
I really enjoy the feeling of, like, not knowing what's in the water coming in. I think it's, like, thalassophobia or something's the name for people who are actually scared of it, but it, like, excites me. That's what got me to play the first Subnautica. I wanted to find the Leviathan or whatever and him just swim up on me, but I didn't play that
It's
much.
like the Reaper
But
Leviathan. It's the scary one.
That thing's
yeah,
huge, man.
yeah. Like, the water turns dark or something, or maybe that's, Sea of Thieves
That's Sea of
with the
Thieves.
Kraken. Yeah. But just games like that, I mean, Sea of Thieves, I'm not playing that game, but just, like, the unknown of
It's
the
not
ocean
bad.
really interests me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you are really big on like the unknown. I don't know. I don't know.
Space.
You really big fan of space right there. It's a shame
You don't
Starfield
think
had to be
aliens
so
are
bad.
real? Click off the pod.